More news to get into in the NFL. After Dak Prescott left Sunday's game versus the Falcons due to a hamstring injury, this morning Jerry Jones said it's likely Dak will be moved to injured reserve, while wide receiver CeeDee Lamb has a sprained AC joint in his shoulder. Jerry also said there's a good chance he will play Sunday against the Eagles division matchup. Here's Micah Parsons on his outlook for the rest of the Cowboys season.
You know, we got this great stretch of great teams coming up. Great stretch of great teams, and we got a chance. You know, they always say it's not over till the fat lady sing, and I ain't hear her sing yet. I ain't hear her sing once yet. So, you know what I'm saying? As long as I'm still alive, as long as I'm still part of this team, I'm going to keep on fighting.
Okay, I want to add one more piece to that, Stephen A., and then I will get to you with that reaction, rolling your eyes. This morning, Jerry Jones said the Cowboys aren't sellers, and they followed through by trading for Panthers wide receiver Jonathan Mingo. All right, you want to first react to what you just heard from Micah Parsons?
Well, first of all, Jonathan Mingo, I'm so touched. Second-round pick. He's got 12 receptions for a little over 100 yards and no touchdowns playing for the Carolina Panthers. I'm just so touched. I mean, wow, this is a world of difference. This is going to make a world of difference for the Cowboys. I mean, this season is over. It's done, okay? They should be selling. They should tank the rest of the damn season, to be quite honest with you. The reason I'm rolling my eyes is because, I mean, I love Micah Parsons. The brother's a stud. I get all of that. You know, I don't like the fact that he ran over men, women, and children playing basketball at the NBA All-Star Weekend for Shannon. You know, I didn't appreciate that, him and Puka Nacua doing that. I still haven't gotten over that.
Who won that matchup?
They ran over
Shannon?
They ran over men, women, and children. They were there. They were on the court.
Focused.
I am staying focused. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
It's personal.
Yeah,
It's personal. It's personal. I'm just saying, though, here's my issue with Micah Parsons. I would really, really appreciate his words if he were on the field. You're not playing. You're not playing. See, if you're on the field, then there's a difference you could make. And I'm going to take your words far more seriously. But this brother's been on the sideline injured. You've seen the way your teammates have played. You've seen how they've looked. You've seen how discombobulated, disorganized, dysfunctional this team has looked. You know what it's been like the last 3 years when y'all were 12-5 compared to what it is now. You ain't blind, so you just whistling in the wind. He doesn't understand that as a podcaster, he's diminished his credibility with those words because we know you know the difference. A, you know football. B, you're a stud. C, you were on the field for back-to-back 12-5 seasons. So you absolutely, positively know the difference between the quality of play your team was accustomed to putting forth compared to what they're doing right now. Yeah. You know this. So you go out and you do your podcast and you're basically saying, well, you know what, I believe. I mean, as long as I'm part of this team, we're going to fight.
Jerry Jones did say there's a good chance that he could play against the Eagles Sunday.
Okay, but he isn't. Okay, he hasn't yet.
I just want, in all fairness.
I appreciate that. But the point is, he said, I believe in my boys. You understand what? Really? What have you been watching? You understand what I'm saying? See, when you got the microphone, there's a level of authenticity that you must make sure, Shay, you must make sure that Saturday that is there. When you open your mouth and you say what he says, we know not to take you seriously in terms of what you're saying about your team. Certainly, we got to take you seriously if you're on the field because you're that kind of dude, and we understand that. But we're talking about what he said about his team and his teammates. They are horrible right now. Yeah. They look dysfunctional. They look very, very bad. Your coach is probably going to be gone at the end of the season. Why would you go in front of the microphone on your own podcast and diminish your own credibility? We know not to take you seriously now when it comes to what you're saying about your teammates. We can't trust you because you said something that is a flagrant untruth. Go ahead, guys.
Shay?
Micah say it's not over till the fat lady sings. Well, last I heard, there was a shortage on Ozempic and Trizepatide, and she's been eating Sunday dinner all year, so she's getting bigger. It's over, bro. I don't know who you trying to convince. Sometimes people say things Saturday trying to convince themselves, knowing the